Hey guys, welcome back. It is Zoo Week, and we are making a sloth project. Cute little sloth right there. So, this is kind of what the one I made already looked like. So, I'm gonna make another one. You're gonna start with a sheet that's got the template. It only has one leg, but you're gonna make 4 of them. That's why it says ×4 down here. So you gotta remember to cut out 4 of these. Everything else you just cut out 1. We're gonna set this off to the side. And then I cut these out, and I just labeled them so I remember what part of the body it was. So I've just got a piece of paper I'm gonna glue it all to. And like on my first one, I'm going to have them laying on a log, a stick, and a tree. They live up in the trees. So I've already got that cut out. I'm not gluing that on yet because we have to glue something else on first. Now for the legs, so you don't have to cut out 4 legs individually, I just traced it and I already cut out 2 of them. So I'm going to cut out the other 2 now, but by folding it over I only have to cut once and I'm getting 2 legs. You could do it where you cut out all 4 at the same time if you fold the paper over 4 times. Be a little thicker and a little harder to cut, but okay, so there's my, because we want it to look like our sloth is laying on the branch. We are actually going to glue 2 of our legs behind the branch. So I'm going to glue those down first. So I'm going to just kind of put my sloth body on here, kind of figure out where I want the legs. There. So I got them about where I want them. I'm just going to flip it over. Move that down. Do the same thing with this one. Okay, now we're going to take our branch and we're going to glue that onto the paper. And I'm actually going to cover those parts of those legs. So it just looks like the 2 legs that are there are hanging behind it. Next, I have the body piece. And so I'm going to glue that on next. Where I want it on the log. So it looks like he's laying on it. Now I'm going to take my other 2 legs and I'm going to position those so that they are hanging down on this side of the log. So they'll go in front on top of the log. And that'll give you the impression that he's sleeping on it, because that's what sloths do, is sleep a lot. Okay. So that is how we get our sloth to look like he is laying on the thing. Now sloth come in all different kinds of colors. I wanted more of a tan face. I didn't have a tan paper, so I cut it out on white paper, and then I painted it tan. They're usually in shades of like tans and browns and stuff. So that's why I used the brown body, and we're going with a tan face. Okay. Where we're at. Then we're going to take, you can see our little sloth here. He's got these dark rings around his eyes. And it kind of comes from the side of the face. So we're going to put these. And I've got a little nose. Right there. Then our sloth is going to be asleep. So on this one I used white to make his closed eyes and his mouth. But I think I'm going to use a marker on this one, because that one, it was a little bit darker paper. So I think the black will show up really nice on these. So I'm just going to draw some eyes. So see that, because he's asleep. And there we go. So if you do paint it, make sure you let the paint completely dry before you do that. You can use white. His face is pretty white, so if you wanted to do a brown with a white face, you could do that. This is a really fun project. I think he's pretty cute looking, sleeping there on his log. So hope you guys have a good time making this. Thanks, guys.